first half recap brought to you by Metro T-Mobile as we begin the third quarter. Brandon Miller, he saw a couple go in at the very end of the half. And so now he's got 7, and he's made his last 3 shots.
He competes. You got to watch out for him now. He's going to be super aggressive. And again, he doesn't really look to pass. He's looking to get his.
Steph Curry, high arcing finish off glass. So if you're just tuning in, no Klay Thompson, knee tendonitis, and no Kuminga. And so the Warriors, Steph is finally the first Warrior in double figures. And then Steph with a steal.
He's a look.
Curry and Chris with Wiggins, Trace Jackson Davis, and Draymond Green.
Steph was alert on that weak side.
Chris Paul gets to the baseline, and Chris Paul looking for his own offense.
You see Draymond's face after that when he's like, I know about that fake handoff. That was nasty.
Brandon Miller and Trey Mann. Vasa Micic. You see 4 miscues. They like, that doesn't happen with Chris Paul.
The main thing is just staying in it, staying locked in, work yourself into the game.
Steph Curry. I think Steph at halftime kind of said, gentlemen, hop on the shoulders. I will bring you home. He's got 13.
He's into it.
Warriors had a 9-point lead at the end of 1. They pushed it back to 9 right now. Trey Mann locked it away by Steph. Curry with a nice defense.
Steph has made some really nice defense.
Really for 1 assist a game, but that will be the growth for Brandon Miller, is getting his teammates involved with his ability to drive.
Andrew Wiggins bit on that pump fake. That's where the problem started.
Wiggins in, out, up, and reverse. Prettiest layup of the year for him.
Looking like MJ.
That was sweet.
Stayed in the air a long time there.
So Wiggs, second Warrior double figures. He has 11. Steph is playing some defense. Made Trey Mann stop. Miles Bridges couldn't complete the Wiggins layup there.
I was about to say, he tried to copy Wiggins and failed.
Micic missing the elbow jumper.
I'm just going to call it Wiggins as the drive of the game.
That was, I got to see that 3 more times. Trace Jackson Davis. Cycle to an open Wiggins. Hey, get it to the best 3-point shooter ever. But Steph missed that 3. They're sitting at 8 right now, but good bounce of the Warriors' step coming out of the locker room. Brandon Miller, and good closeout Chris Paul. It's the little things.
Oh, Wiggins.
Wiggins will have the easiest bucket of the night.
Wiggins got fouled. Brandon Miller ran over there. He was mad about it. I think Micic just kind of vacated.
Ended up much fun to watch play.
Warriors are in this zone now. You got to watch the middle, always.
They run Trey Mann, make him sidestep, and he still hits the 3. You know, when you get Mann and Micic, you know, Gordon Hayward was not figuring in their future. That's when you want to roll the dice, take a shot at a couple different guys.
Let the young guys roll, and that was just changing sides of the floor and made the defense move. That's all it took.
Steph, little runner. His floater's fantastic.
Yeah.
He's got 15.
He was working with Trace there and found a way to have the step off that screen, and we've already said he's got all kinds of float games.
Miles Bridges missing that 3, and can you run off that missed corner 3? You can tell it's a Steve Clifford team, as Steph wanted a foul there, and he banked it home anyway. But
I'm okay with them not calling that.
You had 4 Hornets back on D.
Yeah, but that's concentration to finish that one.
Trey Mann missing, and Richards keeping it alive. Steph batting it, but right back to Mann. And skip past to Micic. Trace Jackson Davis, he flew into his airspace to contest that shot. Chance to take the biggest lead of the night right now for the Dubs, and Chris Paul is fouled.
Just threw his body in there. Steph was lost in the shuffle.
Correct.
He could easily go 4 or 5 possessions without touching the ball.
That lob inside, Richards did well to catch it, and then he's dominated by Draymond. He roofed him. It's a 2-on-1. Trace Jackson Davis lays it up and in.
Probably in between Andrew Wiggins and Draymond.
Back out to Steph.
That direction.
So Trace winning the jump, saved that turnover. Draymond to Trace Jackson Davis. And he's just playing volleyball. A couple rebounds and then puts it in.
Draymond just threw it over the top. You had kind of small defenders trying to keep up with him on that roll, and they weren't really seeing the ball.
Brandon Miller back out to Pokusevski. I'll tell you what, I give Miller a lot of credit for his effort on offensive rebounds. Against Pokusevski, the 3, but Brandon Miller He's not having a great scoring game, but man, does he bat a lot of offensive rebounds back out to teammates.
He just competes.
Oh, Steph to Draymond. What a pretty delivery.
Steph like that one. He was about to start his dance on the way back, but the defense is focused on him. He knows that he can get his guys involved.
Micic, good finish. He's stronger than you think when he gets downhill.
And he keeps doing that decel. As soon as he gets into the body, creates some space to lay it up, and the decel is helping him out.
Keep getting shots up, keep adding to the lead. Curry down the lane to lay it up and in. Steph's got 20.
You can keep scoring inside. 44 points in the paint now.
Micic on the kick out. Brandon Miller drops in the 3. They're not going to regret taking him number 2. No.
And he, all the losing they've done, like, he's not trying to trade jerseys with anyone. He plays with that edge. He's mad when they lose, and he's out here trying to work on his game and get better.
He was happy last night. Alabama beat North Carolina. Trace again. You know, back in the ABA, they had a guy named George McGinnis who would miss shots and get offensive rebounds. Trace has 14 points and 5 boards. He shoots 71%. You're surprised when he can use that. You mean we're going to the team dinner and I say, Trace, by the way, are you missing inside on purpose?
I'd love to see how that goes. And you can't smile either. You can't act like you're messing around.
Time for the Speedy substitution. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change at Auto Service, your trusted oil change tune-up and brake experts.
You're just trying to keep your lead now. You got to expect at least 1 or 2 more pushes from the Hornets. They're used to losing. They've been in this position before. Clifford is like, hey, guys, just keep playing. Maybe they'll let us back in it. Maybe we can force some turnovers.
Okay, who do you think is the best team in the NBA? Is Richards misses that free throw? And I'm gonna take your answer, and I'm gonna tell you why I asked that question.
You could go Boston.
Okay, so let's say Boston. I would agree with you. They blew a 30-point lead to Atlanta, okay? That's today's NBA. So if you're the Warriors and you're up 13 here, that's nothing.
Yeah.
And that's where the league is now.
A lot of teams have blown leads, especially with the 3-ball, the way teams shoot it now. The Hornets don't shoot it well, but they could get hot.
That's the intentionality the Warriors need, though. You built the lead, keep adding to it. Chris Paul rims that jumper home.
That snake dribble. As soon as that defender fights over the top, he's immediately looking to take it back towards the middle, where it's even harder for his defender to get back to him.
Yeah, I'm just saying that today's NBA, when an elite team like Boston, maybe the best team in the league, is losing a 30-point lead, Brandon Miller missing there, you take nothing for granted ever.
That's it.
GP2